Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. We are back in Empires of the Undergrowth and our food stores are full, so let's look at immediately upgrading some of those while we have a look around. Let's do all the speed tiles as well, that's fine. The water is rising, so we need to think about getting out of wherever we are. I haven't had a chance to even look around, I don't know what's going on. Well, you're looking for those plants and not getting very much down there. We've got the poppies there. And that's about all there is at the moment. That's about all there is. We've got a little scout, an enemy scout coming across. Oh, we're in a battle, that's why. Right, let's bring all the 5s over here to head off this battle. And the 1s and the 2s we'll just send up here for the moment. In fact, we'll send the 2s over there to deal with that. Looks like they've stopped their little attack for the moment. The yellows and the greens look like they're going to get slapped a bit. Looks like the greens have actually been fighting the yellows. Will they get out? They might just about get out in time. And then remind ourselves the blues are just going for those aphids and we're being immediately attacked again. Look. So we're going to leave the 5s where they are. Our food stores are full again, so we're going to extend them. So let's do that. I don't think there's any more we can upgrade. There's a couple we can upgrade as well. Let's get those done while we're here. So it has been a little while since I last played. I do apologise. I was hoping to get this video done for the beginning of this week, but unfortunately I didn't have as much time to record this week as I would have liked. So I did fall a little behind, so apologies it's a bit later than usual. Get those food tiles down, get the food stores done. It looks like the blues have stopped there. Potential attack and just, yeah, I think so. Or maybe not. Nope, they're still coming. They're still coming. Well, let's send the 5s to meet them head on then. I was going to say in the meantime we'll send the 1s down there to gather food, but we won't because, hello big boy. So we're going to need the 5s to deal with those really, but the 5s are currently dealing with this situation. Let's get those extra food tiles upgraded, although they haven't actually built very many of them at all yet, have they? Let's send the 1s down there. Get a little bit of something. There's an extra 25 food there. Let's go for that. I might just send the 5s down here and just see how many of these we can take out and disrupt their food. In fact, if we do that... So if I can take out all of their workers and disrupt their food supply enough, maybe we'll think about doing a little attack. They're all going to come this way by the look of it, so let's send the 4s over this way as well. In fact, we'll send the 4s down there a bit more to deal with those. We do have a lovely fish there, which would be great if we could get a chance to get it. Because at the moment we're obviously not gathering any food at all, because that tiger beetle has stymied our attempts to do anything really, unfortunately. Oh, did they kill all of us? Well, they killed all of us. Right, in that case, maybe let's hold back a little bit. I mean, I think we killed most of them as well, though. Do you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down and take a look. We're gonna see what their nest is like. Obviously, they did quite well at taking care of us that first time. Let's see what we've got down there. A lot of little ants. I mean, it's hard to tell really when they're sort of mashed together like that. Massed together? I think both work. We are going to get attacked from behind as well as we do this. But I mean, we're doing okay at the moment. She isn't really sending down a lot of her forces to deal with it. It seems like she's holding on to them to see how far we get down. Obviously, they did take out a lot of our forces because we have a lot coming behind us there. Now, a few of you have asked about my real-life ant colonies. I was hoping to give you a lovely little update on some very exciting things. Because I have a new colony to start with, which is obviously very exciting. I also ordered a bunch new nests, pretty much a new nest for most of them. All but 2 have got new nests on the way. Unfortunately, there was a delay with the order. because the colony I got is a European fire ant colony, which is very exciting. I ordered it off one of my usual companies, and it's supposed to come with about 10 workers, and there are at least 100 workers when it arrived. I wasn't prepared for 100 workers. I didn't really have, well, I had an outworld prepared for them. As I was setting up when they got here, I realized that it was cracked. It was coming away because it was one of the ones which glued together, which obviously isn't much good for an ant colony, particularly the fire ants, because they're quite small and wily, so they will escape if you give them half a chance. So I had to stick them in an older, very small outworld, and it was honestly pure chaos. So there was a few of them escaping all over the place. I had to try and deal with that. I didn't want to really get bitten or stung if I could help it, which I didn't, thankfully. So yeah, so they're doing very well at the moment. But I'm waiting for them. I've got an Etong nest on the way because they like humidity, I read, because they usually nest in riverbanks. They like a nice bit of humidity in the nest. So I thought I'd get an Etong nest because they're really good for humidity, you know, essentially. Apparently, though, there's just a shortage right now. There's just a massive shortage of ant nests all over the place. Like, you can't get many of the decent ones. All the decent suppliers seem to be completely out of stock, which is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, so it took me ages to find, well, I say I found, I had to contact the seller directly on Facebook and be like, do you actually have anything possibly in stock that you could make for me? Because I can't find anything. Luckily, he had one which was just about sort of doable, but then that one got broken as he was making it. He discovered there's a crack in it, so we had to remake another one. So it's been fun in games, yes. So I was hoping to have everyone in a nice new home so I could have some really beautiful pictures of the whole new setup and everything, but we didn't quite get that. But hopefully soon, that would be nice. I did manage to move one of my, if you were on the live stream last week, I'm going to just gather these outside for a moment. I'm going to continue this attack because I don't think they've got a lot to hold us off with. So we are going to press our advantage here. Yeah, if you're on the live stream, one of my Lasius Niger colonies was getting... I gave them a new home to go into, gave them a new formicarium to go into, and they clearly wanted to move, but the queen had managed to burrow through... They were in a test tube setup. She managed to burrow through the cotton wool because all the water had dried up. Burrowed through the cotton wool and was on the far side of the test tube and was valiantly trying to get past because the workers wanted her to move. She wanted to move back into this new nest, but she was unable to because she was just basically too fat to get past the cotton wool anymore. So I had to deal with that. So I kind of had to forcefully move her, unfortunately, by just ripping the cotton wool out and throwing her into the outworld. So yeah, they moved into their new home and they seem quite happy and settled at the moment. But yeah, a few of the other ones are still in their test tube. So I've got the biggest Lasius Niger colony is still in a test tube because I did give them a new home and they refused to move into it. So I'm going to abandon that one. The Mesa Barbarus are still in a test tube colony because they refused to move into a new home as well. So I'm going to have them. They just filled it with crap. So I'm going to have to try again with another one while I can get that one cleaned up. And obviously the fire ants are obviously currently... Ooh. He's going to go straight past me. Obviously the fire ants are currently in a test tube setup as well. So hopefully by this time next video, whenever that happens to be, they'll all be in nice new setups, which would be wonderful. So we're still trying to press home this advantage. They're pretty much out of food. So if we give this... There's a few of them on their way down here. I don't know if we're going to mass in enough numbers. They've only got a few range though, because we did happen to just come across that ranged nursery first and take care of quite a lot of them. But they are managing to hold us off. So we just tell everyone to gather outside for a moment, because yeah, they are completely out of food inside now. So we have to deal with what's there, and then we're going to have to deal with the Royal Guard when they hatch, which is going to be substantial. We are actually gathering some food now, though, which is lovely, because we weren't doing that for a little while. They are going to get held up with these wood lice, but that's just something we're going to have to put up with. I don't know where the marker was, but they were going somewhere. Right, let's... who's that just run up there? Oh, it's a little wool spider has annoyingly decided to join in the party. It's because it's night time as well, isn't it? So it seems like she's sending down just a couple of workers at a time, which is a really terrible tactic. I'm just picking apart her forces, essentially. I don't know how she keeps hatching all of these when she has no food. That must be the AI's cheating, essentially, where when they are out of food, they do get a little occasional bit of assistance. I think they probably got a bit too much assistance, if I had to be perfectly honest there. That is a bit more, like they've hatched an entire nursery, and this one now, twice. Which seems, yeah, a little much, but hey-ho. So the 5s are going to make their way back down. They got distracted with some food source on the way. 1s and 2s are still doing great down here. There are lots of woodlice. It'd be great if I could send some more. We are just about getting enough food. And how are we doing in terms of upgrades for everything? These ones could do with being upgraded. And maybe we'll think about, oh, I was going to say getting some more workers down as well, but maybe we won't at the moment. How are we doing down here? Right, I think we should, I was going to say I think we should gather at the entrance, but at the moment there is just a kill box. So let's gather everyone outside. The water is coming, so we're going to send everyone into the nest for the moment. Yeah, we didn't get as much food as I'd liked there, just because of these woodlice down here, which are a great source of little food, but because we only have workers going down there, they're just a little bit of, that's the greens, isn't it? A little bit tough for the workers to take out in any reasonable time frame, unfortunately. Right, so we've got, yeah, got a nice little army mass in here now, so if we go now... Like, we're obviously losing a lot of workers here, or a lot of Trapjaws, we should say, but it's not affecting our food too much. We're doing alright with it. What have we got around here? Some grubs and stuff, so I'll probably send those up there. The water has receded, so I'll send the 2s down there. We are going to need to increase those numbers, I think, aren't we? So they must just automatically go for the queen as soon as... Yeah, see, they've just hatched a whole bunch of free-ranged attackers again. That's very frustrating, because they have had no food for ages, but they have had, like, what, 100 free hatches? We might need to say we're going to need a larger force, because we can sort of hold them at this stage, as we are. But we are struggling to do much else, really. And the leaf cutters have gone very close to our workers now. That's a problem. All of those lovely woodlice have disappeared. They're no longer an option. I probably should have focused the Trapjaws on those woodlice while we had a chance, because I think now we're in a bit of trouble. They just hatched them all again, haven't they? Yeah, let's pull the 5s back. We are not going to get very far there at the moment, particularly as we do not have a good food source at all. Send the 5s over here. I'm concerned about these because they are going to start getting really annoyed in a minute. If I send everyone down there, they're going to go straight past the leaf cutters, so that's not going to work. And what is it that's spawning up here? More of these. Well, they should be able to take them out if they've got a few of them at once. So I'm going to send the 1s up there, I think. Yeah, see, the 5s have already stripped that of all of its food. That's got nothing on it at all. So around this sort of time again, I wish you could set like a two waypoint track for the ants to go down, so I could tell the Trapjaws to go like down this ramp and down here, where we'd also have to contest the greens, as they have now decided to use that as well, because they've ran out of that fish, of course, haven't they? So we're going to go down there and just grab what we can. The blues still haven't come back outside after their heavy attack. So I think we are going to get some more workers, because we are going to need to at some point bring at least one of these inside to act as an additional nursery group. And we're going to upgrade a whole bunch of those.
All they can to prepare this brood chamber.
We've grabbed a whole bunch of food from there. Ooh, hello. Hello, cheeky hermit crab. Yeah, the workers would struggle to deal with that, so we'll get them over there. Is this still spawning the lava? I've not seen anything pop up for a little while. Right, he's down, so that's 100 food. There go the blues. They are going back out en masse. We held them off, we prevented their growth for a little while, but we also did, on the other hand, prevent our growth as well, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. I'm going to send... Oh, they're taking a weird route. Maybe let's send them there instead for the minute then. The yellows seem to have stopped going for that plant next to us, which is lovely, because the greens are attacking them again, that's why. Not that it gives us really access to another food source, but it does prevent them from, you know, killing us. Just because we happen to be in a similar area. Where are the blues going? Are they going for these as well? So now the greens are fighting 2 wars. Well, that could definitely work in our favour, couldn't it? Let's go and upgrade. Now they've built all these additional food stores.
They can to improve these food stores.
But have they really? Let's upgrade a whole bunch of those, and then let's get some more of these upgraded. Particularly these level 1s. And we're going to need some movement tiles, so we'll do that. We'll do that. What is that they killed there? It's a wolf spider. It's a wolf spider. So this massive war going on down here is just brilliant for us. Just brilliant for us. It's going to stop both of them from having any major expansions. It's going to... The blues are the ones we really need, I think, to focus on. So we're just going to let them go at it, I think. 2s, if you go slightly more in the middle, maybe you'll get more success. With the 1s, has anything else come out of there? I've not seen anything for a while. I'm always hesitant to send anything over there, or send them away from there in case something does happen, but... There's another wolf spider there. We're going to go and get involved in this fight, I think. Because we'll have some of that food, because that's going to be a good... Sure, hello, yellows are getting involved as well. No, we'll stay over here then, that's fine. We don't want to fight all of the colonies at once, which is what's about to happen. Now, if that wolf spider could come up towards us, that would be just great. But he's not going to, apparently. How did my dude end up over there? Why did they... If they're just walking... I don't understand why they went in that route. Let's try and head over there now. Although we don't... Hold on. Now we're getting attacked over here as well. Oh, it's all kicking off, isn't it? It is all kicking off. So a few of them did try and make their way over there, but they are going to be held off by the greens. That dude has just ended up chasing them all down for some reason. And one worker as well also went for a valiant attack. This is interesting. This is an interesting dynamic we have going on at the moment. There's a little bit of food over there. I'm going to send the 2s down there just to grab whatever that is. I think we're going to go and try and grab... Are we... Where are the greens going? What is their plan? Why are they taking that route to go anywhere? Looks like they're now attacking the yellows. Let's see if we can run down there and steal some of those lovely aphid juices. Whilst the greens are attacking just literally everything that they can. The blues are out in force again. Where are they going? They're not going down here, so we should be okay. We are grabbing all of that. The blues and the greens are going for it again. Let's upgrade some more of these Trapjaws. Yeah, we're just attacking ladybirds, which is fine. Greens are just attacking literally everything that they can. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of that dude straight away. Where is... Oh, the 2s are all the way down there. Oh yeah, I told them to go down there, didn't I? Come back, 2s. Come back to this little spot. We've lost a few of these plants up here now, though, which is a bit of a pain. fact, the greens have come to get this. The greens just want to control all of the food sources. The ones are going to get smashed by that tiger beetle, so we need to move the ones away from there. The yellows, I don't know if they're following the greens or if they are annoyed with us as well now, but they want to go for it as well. Which is fine. I'll take you on because I want to get the 5s over there to get that tiger beetle. Oh, there's that there as well. That's quite nice, actually. We could do with getting there before, well, before anyone else does, and before the tide comes in as well. So where are the blues going now? These are all greens. Are the greens? Oh, the greens are literally massing an attack. Oh, and hello, you just come out of their nest. What is going on there? What is going on there? Let's send the greens, the 5s up there because they can get that as well. Oh, there's that water coming in. I knew it. I knew it. Let's just send those away for the moment. The 5s will try and get them to get as much of that as they can. 50 seconds. We might be okay. There's only 40 food left there. 65 there, but they're now being attacked by the greens. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The greens really just do hate everyone. They're just going for everyone. It is crazy. So if we can grab a few of those and that last little bit of food there, and then we're going to run away because there's only 25 seconds left. And we're almost with the 3,000 food, so we can probably afford a few more upgrades. And once that's done, of course, we can start working on a 3rd chamber, which will be lovely. So we can have like an attacking group and a food gathering group. And the sun is here as well. Nighttime is over, which is also very, very nice. Those plants have disappeared. There is still just this one plant here. In fact, I'll do the 18. There are not a lot of food sources around at all. Let's send the 5s down there. Try and go. Look at there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aphid nests down here. Those greens, they're fighting the yellows now as well for that little food supply. It is crazy. It is getting really crazy. And there's still some greens up here. There's still greens there. They're still fighting the blues. The blues are sort of losing and running back into the nest. I don't think I've ever had a free play like this. I honestly thought that this video would be about half hour and it would be relatively simple. I thought we would just smash through, grow our little army a bit, destroy all the queens, bish bash bosh, job done. And it's not even close to that. Not even close to that. I'm going to go and steal that food. If no one wants it, we'll have it. Because the greens are going for this aphid nest here. We want to try to avoid the greens for a little while because they are clearly the superior force here at the moment. They are holding off the yellows and the blues and occasionally just attacking us as well. Yeah, the yellows have left food there which they haven't even managed to bring back into their nest because the greens keep holding them off. Obviously we're getting attacked by the blues. That's fine, I think. Is it? I'm not sure it is actually. There's quite a lot of them come out for this. I only wanted like 60 food. What's your problem? What have we got down here? We've got a grub down there. That's not going to do us much at all. Still nothing. This entire area is now void of all food. Apart from somewhere there is one little grub running around. We've managed to get that food and take care of the blues. Maybe we will mount a little extra attack in them. If they're trying to come out but they don't want to because we are there. Should we take a look at their nest and see what it's like? This dude will sort himself out at some point, I'm sure. So they still have no food. They are going to get lots of free hatches, but the army that was surrounding the queen is severely diminished. But hello, look at that. The second we come into their nest, they hatched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nursery chambers just immediately. That's so unfair. I know they're on a cheating. We're starting a new one, aren't we? I don't know why I just did one. Let's do a full 7. Yeah, we have lost that. I think we are going to need a bigger force. We are definitely going to need a bigger force. But then the 5s don't really have anything to do. What about going for these aphids down here again? Yeah, it looks like the greens are just sticking with this one. So if we stick to like these two, it might be alright. And the greens are still attacking the yellows. The queen's gone? Oh, the yellow queen's gone. They took care of her. They took care of her. Wow. So now we don't have to worry about those anymore. Not that we really did beforehand. The blues have taken control of those two aphid nests. For now, we're just going to stick all of the Trapjaws into one group, because... let me cheeky and try and get that one as well. Yeah, I think we're going to struggle with much else. The blues don't have much at all. What we could also try doing is going into the yellow nest and ransacking it, because I don't know if the greens did or not. That could be quite interesting. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Let's tell them to go into that nest and we'll at least have a look. Plus they'll get that tiger beetle on the way. And they're going to go past these aphid nests to get it as well. So if there is a little bit of food there, they will grab it. There's also a couple of wood lice there that they might go for. Well, that dude's going to sacrifice himself in a scouting mission because he is going to do basically nothing. Oh, and those got held up by a wood louse, unfortunately. Oh, and the rest of them just sort of went past. No, go for that dude first. Can we mass up against this dude? Not much of a mass. Where's the... Oh, here's a bit more of a mass. Right. That's taking care of him. So that's an extra 200 food that they should... Yeah, they'll gather that on the way past. That's fine. That's just ladybirds? That's just ladybirds. Let's see if anything was left in this nest. No. I wonder if it's because you didn't take care of it. Hello. Hello, fishy. I wonder if it's because you didn't take care of the nest that it doesn't spawn the food there, or the greens just absolutely just ripped it clean. So we've lost one of those aphid nests, actually, and I think the greens are going for that fish, aren't they? Of course they are, because it's an insanely good source of food. It's an insanely good source of food. What else are they going to do? Let's get some more Trapjaws down, because we are going to need a bigger force. Let's just go for all 19. Still leaves us 2,000 food. We'll get that movement tile down there, because we're going to need that. We'll upgrade a few of these as well, and whatever we've got down here we can upgrade.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Okay, and then we'll do those speed tiles as well. Alright, how's this going? Looks like we're maintaining control, although the blues have got involved as well. Oh, everyone wants that fish. That fish is just like crucial to everyone's plans. Got some wood lice appearing above us, actually. I might pull off that young nest. Let's pull those off and send them after those wood lice. And we'll leave the fish to the big boys. Now that's just, that's not an enemy colony. That's just a random little ant that's decided to join in the fun. Once the twos have got those wood lice, we'll send them down here. Because that's another, what, 125 food, something like that? The ones can stick with that plant as a dependable, if lacking, source of food. The blues have come en masse for this fish now. They need it. And the greens have as well. I might just pull everyone back for a moment. We're going to lose the workers that are there, but let's just let the blues and the greens fight each other, yeah? Let's not get involved in that. Let's let them go for it, and whoever wins will attack them afterwards. Looks like it's going to be the greens. But the blues are sending a counterforce. No, they're not. So we'll go down now. We're going to send everyone apparently in the second group. So that's how it worked out. So the wood lice are still there. That's a little bit of extra food. We've got a little bit of money. A little bit of food in store. Let's bit of start upgrading those. Oh, hello. Hello. How are we doing down here? We've only really just got there. We'll keep an eye on this dude. Looks like he's heading just straight for the blues. It's an extra 100 food, but if we can control that fish, and we seem to have pushed the greens away for the moment, that's 900 food. Let's get rid of that 5's pheromone marker before we do something silly. Yeah, the greens seem to have got very confused. Or they got partly confused and partly they're trying to deal with these occasional ants that are popping out of there. That's fine. Let them do that. What happened to that? He must have gone down there. He must have gone down there. Alright. So it looks like we're struggling to hold off the greens a little bit now. They've taken care of a lot of our number. We're holding them off though. I mean, they have taken care of all of those forces. But we are going to come down en masse now because they did it at such a fast little rate. And then the greens just get confused again with this little worker that keeps popping out of that one. So they got a little bit of food from it, but now we're going to come down en masse again and cause them a lot of problems, I think. Let's get some more upgrades down. The water is rising in 57 seconds. We're going to have to give ourselves a bit of time.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Because they've got quite a way to go. In fact, are they going to do much? Probably not. They're going to fight a lot. Going to grab one little bit of food. In fact, I'm going to pull them all the way back, I think. I don't think they're going to do much there at all. Let's go for these wood lice instead. I mean, that's worked out alright, really. We've got quite a bit of food from that. As long as they all get out. Only just. Only just. Blues, or they attack something there, so they're just massing around again. I'm expecting to see quite a nice little boost to our food source there. And what have we got down here? Still... Did I move the ones? Well, I can't see their movement marker, but I don't recall doing it. I obviously did, which is good. Few aphids and that's it. There is nothing else around. Everything else, there's a little bit of food down there. I wonder if that's a purposeful decision on the game's part that they limit the amount of food to create competition, because this is going to be quite a hotly contested little bit of food over here, I reckon. The twos, let's send the twos back down into this nest. What else are they going to do? So the greens have gone for that aphid nest, which of course they would, even though they've got two aphid nests and plants down there. Plants, he said in a very weird way for some reason. So we're going to take this opportunity to run down into this nest. So the queen's built up her forces around her a little bit more. What's just spawned there? Oh, an aphid nest, actually. That's kind of interesting. We'll see how this attack goes. They still have no food stores whatsoever. They're just relying on their ability to cheat, essentially, to actually do anything useful. If they couldn't cheat, we'd have had them. Had them a long time ago. It's those ranged units, that's where we really, really suffer. Do we press home this attack? There's still quite a lot around the queen. We still have to get through this. And any minute now, these two, I got confused, those two are going to hatch. Oh, there's go some of them. Yeah, do you know what? Let's just go and focus on this for now then. I still feel like we're not quite big enough to take care of that nest decisively. So let's just try and control the food sources that we do have available to us. So I'm going to bring that into a third group and just make sure we cover all of that food. Because the blues, they're going to be coming for this. This is right on their doorstep. They're going to want that food. The greens are fighting them for that, even though the greens have got all of that as well. And that plant still, there's not a lot there, but it's, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Can't do much more to explain this. There's a little bit of food down in the nest. It's not going to be a lot, though. What are the... Oh, hello. Let's send the threes over there. What have the twos got? Just ladybirds. Oh, not just ladybirds. That's not enough of you. That's not enough of you to take care of that dude. Well, they're actually doing a little better than I thought. He took a lot more health off him than I thought. They must all be the level 3s. I'm going to leave the 3s there, getting that then. That's worked out quite nicely for us, actually. It's a nice little chunk of food come from a couple of places. What are you attacking? Just ladybirds, I'm assuming, yeah. And a few of these are arriving. These larvae, but they are of no consequence to us whatsoever. Not to a level 3 Trapjaw. What are you going to do? Get our first level 3 in the third group. Get a couple more of those done. We've still got 2,000 food actually, so let's get a few more done. And once we've got that one fully upgraded, then we'll try another attack against the blues, because the blues don't seem to be doing much. They seem to be a bit stuck. They don't really want to come out of their nest to do anything, because they know they are so vastly outpowered by the existing colonies that are around. There's a fair bit of food that's arriving down here if you wanted to chuck someone down there at some point perhaps. Although I'm sure the greens will go through and take it all at some point anyway. So let's send the 2s back over there. I'm assuming that bit of food there is done, so we'll send the 3s sort of down towards there to make sure we get all of that. Yeah, I thought this would be it. I thought we'd smash them with this video, but the Trapjaws continue to be a really interesting challenge on a free play. As well as needing that really good start, it is quite difficult to take out the colonies when you have such a one-dimensional army. It's like you go in and bite and that's it. You got no range, you got no tanks, just biters. So that being the case, I think we're going to leave that there for now. Maybe the last thing we'll do is we'll just go and upgrade a few more of these little bits. In fact, we'll upgrade a lot of it. And that'll get us nicely positioned next time to get everything up to a level 3. There's a few more food tiles and speed tiles we can do just to
the workers have done all they can
help out that a little bit more. Do a few more. That's taking us down to 1,500 food. What's arrived over here? A hermit crab. Let's send the 3s over there then, so they can take care of that. And yeah, I think we're going to leave that there then. We're going to continue this free play next time. Hopefully it won't be as long a wait as it was for this one, but I can make no promises, I'm afraid. Life is very busy, so we'll see how long it takes me to get around to this. Maybe next time I manage to finish off. If we can take out, or if the greens take out the blues. They're really unsure, aren't they? They're starting to ease out, but they're still not keen on it. Obviously the woodlice pose no problem, and this guy's taking a lot of damage from the hermit crab. Yes, those range, they do so much damage, so they're going to come down here at any moment as well. The 3s are done over there, so let's run the 3s back over here, just for some more extra defense against the blues when they inevitably come down here as well. So there's a little bit of food for the blues, they'll be happy with that. Cool, yeah, well as I say, I'm going to leave that there then. Hope you enjoyed this latest part of the Trapjaw free play challenge. If you have, hit that like button, that'd be really appreciated. Comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream every Wednesday at 7 PM UK time, and it'll just fill me with joy to see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Empires of the Undergrowth, and as always, pop, pop, pop. Thank you very much for joining me.